Have a pleasant day ahead. In this video, we will continue with our second unit and the last chapter of this unit, that is environment. First of all, I will explain few points which we have discussed in previous video. First one is carrying capacity. What do you mean by carrying capacity? Carrying capacity of environment means it is fulfilling these following conditions. Okay, these conditions are first condition is extraction of resources. Extraction of resources should be less than the rate of regeneration of natural resources. It means we have to extract resources by keeping it in our mind that resources are the rate of regeneration of resources are very slow. So we have to extract the resources at the rate which should not be more than the rate of regeneration. And the second condition, that is waste generation. Waste generation by human activities and by different developmental activities, it should be within the assimilation or absorption capacity of the environment. This is carrying capacity. And the second point which we will discuss, that is absorption capacity. What is the meaning of absorption capacity? Absorption capacity means the ability of the environment to absorb degradation like pollution and other kind of harm which is caused by different human and developmental activities. This is called absorption capacity. Environment can heal it naturally, but we should keep in our mind the carrying capacity. It means the rate of waste generation and the extraction, it should be less. Okay, next point. Next topic which we will discuss here, that is different kind of environment problems and crisis. Here so many environment problems are there, different crises are there which we are facing in present era due to human activities or due to we can say ki the disbalance in environmental activities. The first issue, that is global warming, ozone depletion, overuse and misuse of environmental resources, and opportunity cost of negative environment impact. Negative environment impact का opportunity cost and the supply and demand reversal of environmental resource, that the supply is lesser and the demand for environmental resources are very high. These are different kind of issues. Now let me explain all these issues in short. Like global warming. What is the meaning of global warming? All of you better knows the global warming, but I will explain it again in simple words, that global warming is gradual increase in average temperature. What is it? It is gradual increase in average temperature of the Earth's lower atmosphere as a result of increase in greenhouse gases since the industrial revolution. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग क्या है? अर्थ के एवरेज टेम्परेचर में इंक्रीज होना बिकॉज ऑफ इंक्रीज इन ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस. और ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस क्यों बढ़ रही हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन. इट इज कॉज्ड बाय मैन मेड इंक्रीज इन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड अदर काइंड ऑफ ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस like CFC. CFC is the full form of CFC is chlorofluorocarbon. Okay, and carbon monoxide also. So these gases are known as greenhouse gases, and these gases play important role in increasing the Earth's average temperature. And other causes, global warming is having different bad effects like melting of glaciers, melting of ice that will be resulted in rise in sea level and coastal flood. Okay, next other effect of global warming is disruption of drinking water supply. That is next is extinction of species, frequent tropical storms, increase in incidence of tropical disease, etc. So these are few impacts or effects of global warming. Next, that is next topic or next issue, environmental issue, that is ozone depletion. Ozone depletion refers to the phenomena of reduction in the amount of ozone, that is O3, in the stratosphere. Reduction in ozone is very crucial global environmental issue as ozone layer protects the earth from the harmful effects of ultraviolet rays of the sun. Okay, ozone depletion is caused by high level of chlorine and bromine compounds in the stratosphere. As this layer is depleting continuously, because of this, more UV radiation reaches to the earth and harms the living organism. Okay, next is misuse and overuse of environmental resources, that we should not use our natural resources in excessive, and this happens when regeneration of resources is less than their extraction. It would create problems like deforestation and land degradation. Okay, next is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost of negative environment refers to the cost we have to pay due to harms caused to the environment by human activities, by different kind of developmental activities. The last problem for environmental issues, that is supply demand reversal of environmental resources. Prior to industrialization and phenomenal increase in population, the demand for environmental resources was much less than their supply. It implies that pollution was within the absorptive capacity of the environment. But if the rate of extraction of natural resources will increase, okay, then the regeneration, that the rate of regeneration of resources, then it will be out of absorption capacity of the environment, and it will create supply demand reversal of environmental resources. And because of this, different type of problems will be arose, like this leads to heavy pressure on absorptive capacity of the environment, the demand for resources for both production and consumption. It went beyond the rate of regeneration, and this has resulted in a reversal of supply demand relationship for environmental quality. Next, state of India's environment. Now we will discuss different kind of environmental conditions for our country. We all know that India has abundant natural resources in term of hundreds of rivers, green forest, mountains, minerals, and different type of rich quality of soil. India has its unique geographical condition with plenty of natural resources, like black soil of Deccan Plateau, which is good for cotton, and Indo-Gangetic plains spread from Arabian Sea to Bay of Bengal. And this region or this plain, this area is more fertile, and it is very good for cultivation of the grains like wheat, rice, etc. And India's forests are unevenly distributed and providing green cover for a majority, and it is having different type of biodiversity also. It covers a wide range of wildlife, a wide range of flora and fauna, and other natural resources like different type of productions which we are getting from different type of products which we are getting from forest and other kind of minerals. In our country, we are having abundant of mineral, abundance of metallic iron, metallic ores, etc. Iron ore, coal, natural gases, petroleum products also we are getting now. Bauxite, copper, chromate, diamond, gold, lead, lignite, manganese, zinc, and few or zinc, uranium also. Okay. Earlier we were rich in natural resources, in the condition of natural resources, but the threat to India's environment poses a dichotomy, the threat of poverty induced environmental degradation, and at the same time threat of pollution from affluence and a rapidly growing industrial sector. And this sector, however, the development activities in the India have resulted in pressure on its finite natural resources, besides creating impact on human health and well-being. Now, different kind of pollution like air pollution, water contaminants, soil erosion, deforestation, wildlife extinctions, and depletion of fauna also. These are some of the most pressing environmental concern of India in present era. Because of different environmental problems and different kind of issues, because of environmental issues and different problems, that is because of population pressure and our highly increased demand for these natural resources, these has created other issues in our country, like there is land degradation, biodiversity loss, air pollution, water contamination, and management of fresh water. We are going to be failed in management, in keeping the management of fresh water and solid waste management also. We have to take care about these issues, otherwise this will create a big problem for our country.